At this point, I assume you've installed the Java Runtime and the Java Software Development Kit, but you haven't changed anything else yet. And I'm going to show you how to set up to use the command line. In this folder on my desktop, I have a simple program, really the simplest possible program in Java. Let me show you what it looks like. It's all it's supposed to do is print out hello world. You don't have to worry about exactly how this works right now. I just want to go through the mechanics of compiling and running it. So in order to compile it with the command line, we need a command window opened with this directory current. Now, if we were going to go through the menu and get a command window, we would have to maneuver into this directory. But fortunately, there's an easier way to do it. In Vista and Windows 7, we can select the directory that we want, press the right shift key and right click on the mouse. The shift key gets us an expanded menu, and we can click on Open Command Window here. And we get a command window, and we're already in the proper directory. If we do a directory listing, we can see the file here. Now, to compile the file, we call the Java compiler, which is javac, and then type in the complete file name along with the extension. But it doesn't work because the system doesn't know how to find it. There is something called a path variable that tells the system where to search for commands, and it can't find the Java compiler. Let's try to find it on our own. I'll open another directory browser, look in the main drive under Program Files, Java, and we see the runtime engine here and the development kit here. So double click on this, and then we look in bin for the binaries, and here are the files we're looking for. So this is the path we need to add to the command search path. So I'm going to modify the path using standard tools, which is a bit tricky, but I think we can get away with it. Go to the Start menu, look for Computer or My Computer, depending on which version of Windows you have. Right-click and look at Properties. Now, if you're in an early version of Windows, you're there right away. If you're in Vista or 7, you have to click on Advanced System Settings. But this is the dialog box we're looking for. If you click on the Advanced tab and then come down here to Environment Variables, we want to look for the path variable. And by the way, you have to have administrative privileges to do this. So let's look at the path here, and it's basically a text string carrying a series of semicolon separated paths or directories. So we want to add to this. So let's select this and edit it. And as I suggested, the editor is not real easy to use, but if we move confidently, we can do this. So let's put the cursor next to a semicolon and put a second one here, and we want to put the new path segment in between these semicolons. And it doesn't matter where on the path you put it, it searches the whole thing. So let's go back. Here's the path we want. In Vista and Windows 7, we can copy that address. In earlier versions, I think you may have to type this in for yourself, so do it carefully. But now we'll put the cursor here and paste. We've added a directory to the path. Click OK. And hopefully we're ready to go now. So let's click OK, get out of these. And let's go back here and try this again. We'll type in Java C for the Java compiler, hello.java, the whole name of the file. Return. Oh, I think we have to start a new window. So let's try this again. Shift, right click, open command window. Let's try it again. Java C, hello.java, return. And no complaints, it worked. And if we go back here, here's the class file, which contains Java bytecode, the executable code. If you opened it up, you'd see lots of funny characters. It is possible for humans to have some understanding of it, but that's not important at this point. So let's go back and try to run this. To run it, we type Java, the name of the class, no extension, just the class name, and we get our hello world back, which is what we were looking for. Now, if you want to do this step more, at this point we're done, okay? But if you want to do this step a little more easily, you can install the Rapid Environment Editor, show you where to obtain this elsewhere. And if you run this, you have to run it as an administrator. It's a little friendlier editor. Here's our path. And if we want to edit it, we can click here and it will nicely separate all these segments, and we can then edit them very easily. Later on, when we're messing with Java, we'll have to worry about the class path. And we would be able to edit it here more easily as well. And that's it. Good luck getting your environment in order.